Alright, artists. So for this lesson, I'm going to show you how to get started on your treehouse. So there's a lot of cool tree houses you can look at. I put some in the slides. I want you for this lesson to come up with your own themed tree house. I am just going to show you how to get started in kind of having how to make a house in a tree. But I would like you to come up with your own themed treehouse. For example, let's say you really like sports. Maybe you can make your house like a basketball treehouse, or if you're I love ice cream so much, so I think I'm going to do an ice cream themed house. You can think of oh my goodness, what if, I know a lot of students love JoJo Siwa, so what if you made a bow themed house? Or I think in the slideshow I found this really cool, I found two of them actually. I found a bird's nest treehouse. So just think of something that would be really cool. If you can create a really cool treehouse, that's what I want you to draw. Now, when you draw your treehouse, what I want you to do is, I want you to put a dot in the center of your paper. I wanted to show you how you get started, and understand the space on your paper. So hopefully you have a piece of paper. I'm using this from an old sketchbook. Any paper will do if you don't have any plain white paper. So if you have a dot in the center of your paper, I want you to just draw like a little line above, and I want you to start drawing your tree house above that line. So I want to draw an ice cream themed. This is just my idea. I don't expect everyone to copy me. I'm just going to get started with mine. Let me see. Now, in my theme, I am going to do most of the work. Most of the design, and show that it's an ice cream theme with color and design. So I'm just going, when I get started, I'm just going to start with this little rectangle here. Let me show you. Now, I'm sure many of you come up with better ideas than starting off with a rectangle. Just to kind of show you, if you want it, when you draw a building, now this is from your imagination, so of course you can use some organic shapes. I'm going to use a lot of geometric shapes. Again, this is something that's kind of imaginary, or really you can, there's a show like Treehouse Masters. They come up with some really cool trees. So you can come up with any kind of shape you want. Some of you might have told me, oh, I wish you did like a giant ice cream cone. And I think I'm just going to kind of put, that would be a really cool idea. I think I'm going to start with something simple, then kind of do some ice cream cone-like things in the center. I think I have an idea. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to draw some scallops. Okay. And then, what should my door look like? I can just do something really, really, really simple. So it's just going to look like a house for now, but I'm going to start with the sides. Maybe I could do my sides kind of rounded like a cone. Again, so this is not to copy. I'm just going to draw something with a just making this up as I go. Again, you can always add more shapes. For sure I'm going to add some stuff. Ooh, maybe if I... my little ice cream castle. There we go. Okay. So now that I have, now look at all this space because I want it to be sitting in a tree. Now again, I just created something simple. If you guys can come up with something really cool and different, what if you made a tree house that looked like a shoe? That would look really cool. Okay, so now here's what you're going to do. It's very, very simple. You're going to draw a V. Not a V, I'm so sorry, a Y. Well, first it's a V, but then it will turn into a Y. Very simple. I'm drawing it lightly with my pencil. Do you guys see that Y? Okay, it's super, super simple. Then, you're going to take your brown crayon, and you're just going to draw side to side over and just thickening that Y. Now, trees have a lot of curves. If you wanted to add more curves as you're going side to side, please do so. If you want to make it thicker, thinner, if you want to make it thinner as you're going out, I think I want to make it thicker over here. Okay, so now that I have that done, I'm going to take my crayon and I'm going to smooth the edges. Just like that. Just soften the edges. This is where you can kind of create more of a shape. If you want to take a look outside, trees have lost their leaves, so you can really see the branches, how they kind of curve and go in different. You just go out and get thinner as you go up. And they're very curvy. Now, of course, we created some texture, but you can always create more texture with different colors. Oops, I just another. Even have this darker brown. See if that does. Ooh. You can also take some black. Now, to make more branches. Now, I don't want my little ice cream balloon to fall over. I'm just gonna create like a base at the bottom. That way I know it's connected. And then you can also, I'm going to keep going with my tree with this brown. So I'm going to create more branches. And it's very, very simple. If you just look outside, they just keep going. There's no wrong way to do this. You're just going to keep adding more bees as you're going out. More bees. You can even go here. You can make it a little thicker. It's very fun. I find it very fun and relaxing to draw tree branches. You can just go on forever and ever. Now, if you wanted to make the tree a specific kind of tree, like I was kind of thinking, what if my tree house, what if my theme tree house was in like an apple tree or a pear tree, and then I mean, I don't think that would ever be possible. It wouldn't be very strong, because, or what if you just want to use your imagination, if something grew on the trees. You can add leaves to your tree. You can add if something were to grow on your trees. If you just want to have fun with this, you can decorate your tree. You can just go ahead and do this. That would be cool if I had fruit growing from my tree. If I had a tree house, I could just have like free snacks. Also, if you want to create some windows. Now, when it comes to details, this is where you're going to really go on with your theme. So right now I just putting a couple windows just to show you and remind you that you should be creating some details. Again, really have fun with this. You can even draw little people. You can draw the scenery in the background. What would that look like? You can draw the ground, you can draw people, you can draw characters. Have fun with this. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with, what kind of themes you come up with. And I'm really looking forward. Let me just keep going with this. This is so fun. So I can't wait to see what you create. Okay, so I hope you have fun. You have all week to work on this, so just do it little by little. Enjoy doing this. This is supposed to be just using your imagination and having fun. And alright, so I can't wait to see. Thank you.